Hi folks, and welcome back to David Taken to Health. Today we're in the Mourne Mountains and we're going to be starting off in the Barnes Road car park. So we're going to be starting off here on the Barnes Road car park. So there's like parking facilities and stuff here, but you can park in the equestrian there too. So we're going to be heading up towards Slievenagore. This is one of the smaller, lesser known mountains in the Mourne Mountains. It sits roughly at about 320 metres, but that's just perfect for today's message. You see, this wee mountain only sits at about 320 metres, but hopefully if we can make it up there today, it'll give us some nice views over Silent Valley. But I do know that over the other side of there can be extremely wet, and with the amount of rain that we've had the past few weeks, it might be like a swimming pool over there. So we'll just keep heading, following this path on up until you get to a little silver kissing gate, and then we'll go through there. So as you can see, guys, I'm not the smallest of frame. I'm 23 stone and I attempt to hike through the Mournes. When I say attempt, some of the times I'm successful in getting up mountains, other times I'm not successful just because of my weight and my stature. But I don't let that stop me from trying. Catch my breath. So this is what I do. I start, as you can hear with my breathing, I start, stop, start, stop. Takes me a wee bit of a while to do these things, but we get there in the end, hopefully. So I say, don't let that deter you in any way. I'm possibly one of the biggest people that could be hiking through the Mourne Mountains, and if I can do it, you can get off your settee and you can try it. So we may get some nice views of Silent Valley. That's dependable on whether we can do this today, but we'll attempt it. That's the important thing, guys. Sometimes when you're out attempting these things, especially if you're struggling with your weight, these things can be 10 times more challenging than people of smaller frames. So that's why I just take my time. Whether I'm successful or not is not the issue, is not the thing. The important thing is I'm out here today doing what I love. Right, so we're at 0.6 of a mile, 26 minutes. So I had to double back there to Barnes Road car park because I forgot my poles. Why is this all zigzag like this? This is terrible. There we are, we're back on track here. So we haven't got that far until we get to the big gate here, just round the corner. I'm going to have a chat with the farmer here and just see if I can come down this here. I'll ask for his permission first, just because it shows you parts of this is private land. I'll just talk with him first here. I'll have a wee chat. It's just, I don't want to step on anybody's toes. I'll just have a wee quick chat with him and see what he says. So there you go, guys. He says yes. See, this is the best thing about keeping these guys sweet. There's thousands upon thousands of people that hike through the Mournes. And if people were just to take advantage of their kindness, letting you cross over their land, you know, and if they just took advantage and just walked wherever they wanted, one, it'll upset the cattle and livestock, and two, it's not nice. It's like you walking through somebody's living room or cutting across somebody's back garden. It's the same idea. So there's our little kissing gate. So he says if I want, I can come down through this wall. It's going to cut off a wee bit of the distance. I'm just concerned about the weather. But we'll keep cracking on here. I had a good chat with that girl. She says, you're not worried about the storm coming in. So there's going to be like 45-mile-an-hour winds here. So just through the wee gate here. I'm just wondering, should I just go on up here? He says, the farmer says I can go up here. Do you know what? We'll maybe give it a go. Or should we just walk on out? Do you know what, guys? We're just going to walk on out. We'll come down this way. He said I can come down this way. I just wanted to double check because it does show in the maps that there is private land here somewhere, but I think the private land's maybe in this side. But we're heading back over towards this direction here anyway. But we're going to walk on out. There is a little path that you will see to my right here. There's a few wee marker stones which I'll show you to look out for if you want to do this little hike. Out and back, I think it's around about 4 miles. Cutting off, coming back down this way, it'll be about 4. Going back the way I came is going to be about 4.5. Now we're starting to get into the Mournes. We're starting to see some of the Mournes. So rattle these off for you. This is muck. That's Eagle and Shanleave over there. This is muck. Carn. That's Carn. The Carn Mountain. Loch Shanna. Mealbeg. Or Mourne. Doan is the wee pointy one. And Burna. And you'll see Ben Crom. There. Yeah, there's Ben Crom there. This one with the big long slope one. It's next door to Doan. Hiya. Hi. Hello. You coming? No? What do you say? Yeah, just leave him be. Or leave her. If it is boy or girl, I don't know that. See, I don't know that breed. Whew. So, this is where our little turn to the right is. Just on up a wee bit here. And this is where we start going up. This is where it'll start getting wet, guys. So hopefully, I've got my poles out. It's not going to be too wet. So, I'll show you these. There should be like 3 little stones on a pointy stone. Sorry. So, yeah, here we are. So there's your 3 little stones. 1, 2, 3. And where's the pointy one? Here. This pointy one there. So look for these 3 little stones. You'll see the path. I mean, you'll not miss it. And I'll come out a wee bit. That's your path. And there's Dawn and all. And then we're just going to head up here. Poles at the ready. Because it's wet and slippy here. This is where the fun starts. So I should have showed you on the map there, guys, when you do get to hear this little turn. It's about 1.2 miles. It's taken me 54 minutes. Knocked 10 off for talking to that girl there. Things are going to slow down massively. I have to get over the other side of that hill and then up towards Slievenagore. That's Slievenagore. That's another fiasco. There's a video on that one. But yeah, we have to go along this line here and we're heading over towards the wall. Where are we? We're going straight on. over to the wall. See, when we get to here, we split off to the right. There's more hikers here. So it's not like putting people off this storm that's apparently supposed to be coming in here today. So, I mean, there's plenty of people out. That group of 7, that girl, that fella has just materialised out of nowhere. And this person with their dog walking along the ridge here. So there is, if you look at Google Maps, you can walk along there up to here. You just go further on out and round the bend. There's like a little goat trail that'll take you up along there. Yeah, and obviously not letting that put them off. See what I mean about the speed of these people? I just wouldn't have it in me. Definitely not. Right, let's see if we can get up here. Just keep going forward. So I know for a fact over this way it's a complete swamp, especially when it's bad weather. Even on the good days there'll be quite big deep holes just filled with water. So if you're agile on your feet, you'll be able to jump over them, but if you're like me, it's a wee bit more tasking. Right, just keep going on up this wee grass slope. So see the little green path that we're talking about here coming up off the road there? It does snake itself through the mountain here, through this little bit of moorland here, up and over this way. So just keep following here, just keep going this way. Just follow the path and then it will get this section where it will V. There'll be a V. Left will take you up to Slievenagore in the quarry. Straight on will take us over towards Slievenagore, where we're going today. 320 meters, guys. So this is RV. There's my blue dot. I just need to go straight on to that grass section over there where the wall is, and then up this way is towards Slievenagore. So you get this little V here. Don't go that way, go this way. And it's 10 past 10. I've got an hour to get up here and film this for you guys before these rains come. I think there's expected light showers about 10:30. So I need to get a wee bit of a push on here. As you can see, I've got my hoodie on just because it's so cold, and I've got my thermals on today. So I have wets with me as well. I've got my waterproofs with me. Eventually I will need to put the waterproofs on some stage today. Again, there's gusts of winds of about 25 mile an hour winds. It's just a wee bit too much for the drone. And then it's going to be hitting up to 40. So that's way too much for a DJI Mini 3 Pro. So on the other side of here is Silent Valley. So we need to get a wee bit of a rig along because these winds are picking up something terrible here. It's maybe because I'm coming out of the shelter of this dip back down there, and I'm just into this open moorland now. So yeah, let's hope when we get to the side of the wall, to the stile, the other side there isn't too wet. There's no trig up here, it's just a little cairn of stones. So we just need to find it. We're nearly at the wall, nearly at the stile. It is cold and it is blowy today, very blowy. I'll just give you a wee idea. Let me see. Right, so there's Slievenagore. So you just go up that wall there. You can go up the steeper side this way if you're very adventurous. I don't know if a few YouTubers have done it. So that's what I'm saying about this wet part. See all these little white puddles? That's a complete bog, guys. So you can, if you want to come up from Silent Valley up to Slievenagore, but the thing is, there's my style there just in front. I'm going over that, and I'll talk more about when I get over the wall. So yeah, you can go to Silent Valley, but Silent Valley's closed till 10 o'clock. It's probably open now, but you just cut up towards the dam, take the Black Mountain Trail. You'll get a map and all when you come into Silent Valley, which is pretty handy, and that'll give you all the different trails, like a nature trail, Ben Crom walk. There's like blue, yellow, green, blue, green, yellow, blue, black. Black's a mountain trail, that's the one that'll take you up here. You'll be coming over the top of that wee hill there, possibly coming up that green grass there, that one. I'm going over here, and I'm going up to the left, or sorry, the right here, and then head up to Slievenagore. We might just make this. Let's see if we can do it. Let's get over this style. So you'll probably notice, if you are walking through the Mournes, right, there's loads of these little, see the way it's like, it looks like a little doorway. People joke about it and say it's like a little gateway, a wee doorway for leprechauns. I personally maybe think it could be, just in my own theory, it could have been for sheepdogs to go through rather than having to jump over walls and stuff. That could have possibly been a farmer's route through over the wall, and his dog just goes through there. It's a possibility. I don't know, guys. If you know what that is, see where that's been filled in just there. If you know what this little archway is, leave a comment, because honestly I haven't a flipping clue. Genuinely don't have a clue. Let's get over this, see how steep this is. Yeah, it's not too bad. Right. I always like to take my time coming down there. You can twist your ankle up here, you're racked. So we'll just over the stile, Slievenagore, Binion, wee Binion, Mourne, Silent Valley Reservoir, just down below there. And then we're heading up to our Slievenagore. Okay guys, so we've got till this wee part of the road here, or the path, the trail. So you can hear how wet it is, squelchy. So you're just coming up literally from the side. It goes off to the right here, and it goes off straight ahead. There's it there on the map, if you can see. Straight ahead, that'll take you up this little trail to the top. But we're going to go up this one, so we're going up the longer, more gentler rise rather than going over there and up through that. We're going to take the right path up. So we're at 1.5, 1 hour and 1.8, sorry, 1 hour and 15 minutes. So it's 10:30. We have an hour roughly before these heavy rains and winds kick in. Well, it's definitely heavy winds. There's going to be 45-mile-an-hour winds. So if you want, you can go on up there and be the adventurous one. There is a trail that will take you up, sort of like a zigzag up. But I want to go, this is the path that I have studied on the maps. And I've tracked this one out on Google Maps. So I'm not going to go off what I've planned. I'm just going to stick to the route of where I've marked out where I'm going. Right, let's get up here. Right, so guys, see the way there's like a little V here? That looks more defined path. There's this little path here as well, this one. So I'll just show you on Google Maps where we are. So I'm here, and the way I'm pointing, so see this little fake line here, which is this one. Ignore that. You want to be going up this path. It's going to take me to Slievenagore. See this little path here, the zigzag straight up to Slievenagore. Hopefully you've seen that. Right, you'll see it on at the end of all my videos, guys. I always put a map, so you'll see a relive map, height, distance, time. It's always good. The knowledge is everything, guys, so avoid that. That's not a path. This up here, it's always good to do your homework. Like, I've been studying this for about over a week now, and then plus I have to write my YouTube script. I have to do the editing. There's a lot of work goes into these, guys. I'm trying to cut them down from the big 50 minutes to something a wee bit more manageable, especially if you're new to this. You don't want to be sitting watching a 50-minute long video. I'm going to try and cut them down to 20 to 30 minutes, so I just need to get the other side of this. But you're starting to take on a few wee views now. Clouds have cleared, but isn't this just amazing? It's when it starts to get a wee bit more challenging, when you have to start thinking rather than just following a trail. This is proper hiking. Where you're having to go off trail, cross country, but just be very, very, very careful, because this is wet. This is wet and slippy here. Ugh. Right, we'll just get a wee quick to get Google Maps here. See if we're heading the right direction. Yeah, we're heading the right direction. So I head up this way here, up that way. It should hit me back onto that top trail. Right. And there's the rain, guys. So this last little bit is a bit tricky. You kind of have to sort of figuring out where you're going, because there's no real sort of path that's defining your way, showing you what way to go. But I'm just using my initiative here on Google Maps, so I'm starting and stopping, checking maps, which we'll do now. So there's a trail there. We're back on trail again. So we're not up yet, but there's the rain on, guys, so I'm going to put the camera away and I'll get more when we're at the top of Slievenagore. So there we go, guys. It's not all sun, rainbows and sunshine up the Mourne Mountains. Well, we could do with the unicorn to get us back down a wee bit quicker, but that's us. We've made it to the top of Slievenagore. There's our little trig. As you can see, the weather has changed drastically. No drone shots, guys. There's Silent Valley, so you can come up from the forest in Silent Valley Forest. There's the wind there now, guys. But we quick pan round. But it's always good to get the proper equipment, guys. See, I put my wets on here now. I've got that thick hoodie, I've got my baseball cap, gloves in my pocket. I need to get down pretty sharpish, because this is going to change drastically up here. Right, so there we go, guys. This has been me. I've been David. This has been David's Hiking to Health, and today we conquered Slievenagore, 320 metres. Never underestimate your capabilities, guys. You're one in a million. Keep smiling and happy hiking. I've came down from Slievenagore, and Slievenagore, yeah, I had to think there. I'm getting soaked here, the weather's terrible. So I've came back down the mountain over that stile, and I'm hugging the wall here now. So I've got a wee bit of shelter, and I'm just going to drop down. That'll just take me back down onto the Bands Road. But guys, look how quickly things can change in the Mourne Mountains. You can go from a beautiful sunny day to this. So there's that little zigzag trail that I came up. I'm going to avoid that, just take the wee shortcut along, hug a wall, over this brow and back down onto the wall. Man, so that was Slievenagore, guys. But yeah, bring appropriate clothing with these guys. That's why I always say bring a change of clothes with you. I have a change of clothes back in the car that I can get changed into. Something dry, something warm, because it's freezing cold. The weather's terrible. Water's all over my glasses, rain's all over my glasses. But like again, I mean, anybody up these mountains today, you'll get lost. You will get lost. The visibility is practically zero. But I think taking the smaller mountain today was a wise decision. I'll head back to Bands car park. Okay, so let's just back to the car. Let's see what that was. 4 hours, 1 minute, 4.1 miles, 3 hours and 8 minutes.